My name is Carly, and I'm going to be walking us through a little bit of three-part breathing and setting some intentions. So I want us to get comfortable on the ground, and so we might have a little bit of trouble with our belly and folding in on ourselves. So what I want us to do, if we need to, if we can't, our goal here is to drop our hips this way and come forward so that we're sitting nice and tall. We do not want to slouch back and sit into our hips like this. And so what we can do is we can get a blanket and we can sit on the blanket. If we have a little bit of a bigger belly and are not super flexible in this area, we can get a bigger bolster that's a little bit thicker. For my purposes, I've got my little pillow here. So what I would do is I would come and I would sit on this, and what that would do lifts my hips a little bit further so that if you can see, I'm able to drop into this more, right? Okay, so now that we're here, we're in a good position, we're comfortable, we feel no tension in our body. I'm gonna face this way. So now that we're here, we either want hands just gently on our thighs, or we can come to belly, hands on baby, hand on heart, hand on belly, feel that connection with ourselves. So first, I just want us to start and kind of feel ourselves in our body. So just take a couple of deep breaths here. Now I want you to soften your gaze. So I'm gonna put my hands right here for me. I want us to close our eyes and feel ourselves kind of settle into our body. Are you feeling any tension anywhere? Is there anything that comes to the forefront of your mind of, oh, I can feel this or I can feel this? So we want to bring attention to it, but we don't want to focus on it for too long. If we can kind of adjust our position, if we need to come here forward a little bit more with our knees so that we're like this, we can do that. If we need to, you can switch your legs so that we have a different leg in front. You can stack them if you would like, whatever is comfortable for you. So now that we're here and we've taken our deep breaths, we've arrived in our body, we're feeling the ground beneath us, I want us to set our intention. So we're gonna breathe in together through the nose and slowly exhale out through the mouth. So I want us to ask ourselves, what do we need today? What does my body or baby need in this moment? Your intention might be calm, strength, peace, or simply just to be present in your body. Whatever arises, let it come from within and not what you should feel, but what feels real. So silently repeat this to yourself. I want you to say it at least 3 times. If we can, I would like us to use positive statements. So not, I want to feel less stressed, but maybe I will feel present in my body. Okay, so I'm going to set that. My intention today is going to be present in my body. So I'm going to repeat that to myself a couple times as I'm breathing. So now that we've found our space and we've set our intention, now we're going to move into our 3-part breathing. So this is called Durga Pranayama, or 3-part breath. It teaches us to fully inhale through our belly, into the ribs, up into our chest, and moving back down when we exhale that same way from our chest, moving down through the ribs, down into our belly. So what I want you to do, place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. I want you to inhale gently through your belly first. You should feel that belly expand a little bit. Now we're going to move our inhale into our ribs. And finally feel that inhale coming up through our chest and ribs up in our clavicle area. And now that we've done that, we're going to exhale in that same order in reverse. Our chest softens, our ribs draw in, and our belly relaxes. So let's try that again, nice and slow, steady breath, building awareness, starting in the belly, coming up through the ribs, and up into the chest. And exhaling out through the chest, down into the ribs, and letting that belly soften out. Again. As we're doing this, we should feel, as we inhale, we should feel a slight pull up in our belly or that pelvic floor. You should feel that slight pull up that moves into the chest and ribs. So if you want, you can put hands here. Feel those ribs expanding. Hand up in the chest gives us a nice look into what we're feeling up in our chest. Can we feel that expansion in our chest? And as we exhale, we've got a release. So we've got the release of our chest. Our ribs are coming back into place, and our pelvic floor and our belly is going to relax, and you should feel that drop ever so slightly. So I want you to try a few of these on your own, letting your breath flow like a wave. If your mind wanders, don't be too hard on yourselves. Let it wander, but have it gently come back to your breath and that intention that we set earlier. Feeling that breath. Is it staying anywhere in our body? Is it getting stuck somewhere? If we want, we can say a little affirmation with each breath in our head. As we inhale, with each breath, I nourish myself and my baby. Same thing on the exhale, I nourish myself and my baby. We can also say, I trust my body, I trust my breath. We can move our hands to where we need them in that moment. Belly, ribs, chest. What are we feeling? So continue to do a couple of those deep breaths, feeling that pull up as we inhale, that relaxation back down as we exhale. We want to make sure that we're relaxing back down on that exhale. So now we're going to come to close. So let that breath return to its natural rhythm. You can return your hands to your thigh, your belly, or still your belly and your chest. Feel your body in space. Notice how you feel. Do you feel more relaxed? Do you feel like you're holding less tension in your body? And I want us to close with our intention one last time. Really feel that in your heart. You can move hands to heart center. Just want to say thank you for taking this journey with me today. And I hope that we can take our intention of whatever we had today throughout the rest of the day. Thank you.